Hello, Harry.
Hey.
Here comes the bad
Loki,
mic
say the N-word
quality.
straight
Oh
up.
my god, the
Why is
quality is
mic
horrendous.
quality
Guys, ready
so
up.
bad?
Everyone to ready up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can't ready up, bro.
Now, what about them?
Yeah, no,
I
We
we
have
can't
can't
ready
seven
up.
ready up,
people
bro.
spectating, bro.
This is stupid.
We've
Maybe we
We
can get like
almost have as many
actual
people
admin
spectating.
people. We've actually got 18 people, which is one of the highest attendances we usually have. But
Yeah,
but we've got
but only
seven that
11
can't
of
race,
those
bro.
are drivers.
Only
Yeah.
11 of those are allowed to race, bro.
So, Alice, are you streaming the race then?
Oh yeah, it's already started the stream. I just need to.
I think tier 1's gonna have more people racing than tier 2.
Oh,
For a
easily,
while.
obviously.
And then tier 2 after a while, because we're gonna have those new people join, I reckon. It's gonna start becoming more popular, and then eventually we're gonna have to make a tier 3 for the
Wait,
really
hold on.
shit
Why are you sure of
drivers.
Red Bull? I thought he didn't drive for
And-
Red Bull. Does he? Oh, he does, doesn't he?
Okay,
Yeah, and
let's do this,
then
guys.
then we can like move Dervas into tier 2, but then make a tier 2 which is like Graham Crackers Dervas level people. Put John in that shit.
Yeah, and maybe Dark. No, Darkson's just about to win.
We got
Yeah,
qualifying
I think so.
going for race
Alright.
1.
Yep.
In a second.
Qualifying for race 1 to 2. Currently 11 drivers on the grid. We've got 3 teams with full teams. That is McLaren, Ferrari, and Haas. I would not be surprised at all if Ferrari is the team that comes out 1-2 here, or at least scores the most points. Yeah.
I'm excited to see how this goes. Then we have 11 people for the
What's,
first race of
what's
NPL
everyone's-
Tier 2 here today, Season 15. It's going to be very fun to watch.
What's the prediction for who's going to get pole position?
But let's all go for our predictions. Let's start with you, Harry. Who do you think's going to get pole?
So, I reckon in an absolute upset, Frosty gets pole position by 2/10 over Graham Crackers. I think he's gonna randomly show that he's one of the quickest tier 2 drivers we saw in Brazil in normal NPL. They could keep up with some of the front runners. So yeah, I'm back in Frosty.
You know,
Good pick. Yeah, no, that's fair enough, Harry. I do think Frosty seems a bit insulted by you calling him an upset winner. We have 8 people watching the stream. Welcome, everybody. Also, Dan, what's your pick for the
wait, Frosty's
pole position today?
I reckon.
Yeah, he is.
You know, I reckon Felix could pull it off here.
I agree with Devas's prediction. Actually, it's a pretty good prediction.
Felix has pretty good quality pace.
Why has nobody left the pits? This is stupid.
Yeah, why is nobody leaving the pit lane?
It takes a bit. It takes a bit.
Harry, send me a sub.
Oh, here we go. We have a V-Carb coming out, and that is, and we have an Aston Martin Serial as well. Oh, that's Haas. Sorry, is that Fred or is that Sussman?
Harry.
So, Dervas's prediction for the podium is Hubert, Ethan, and Graham Crackers. That's a very realistic podium. Those are very good. My pick for pole position, I'm gonna go with.
Camera settings mid.
You know what? I'm gonna go with a weird one. I'm gonna go with Kimmy, right? I reckon Kimmy's gonna get a surprise pole today. Are you sure as well? Do not discount Are You Sure? Amir is very quick. We know that in tier 2, so he should be a top contender today.
I reckon it's gonna be like a McLaren versus Ferrari with a little bit Ethan and Hubert, you know, in the mix.
Yeah, Ethan and Hubert are going to be some fierce contenders today. Hubert on his outlap currently.
Do not discount Serial. He is also a great driver when it comes to
I think everyone's really close here.
Yeah, this is a pretty competitive session. I'm interested. Session has not Levy World Drivers Championship says Dervas. He's not even going to be here anymore. By the way, Session has not raced an NPL with a wheel since season 10 when he raced most recently at Kota season 10 when I last raced in that season. And yeah. I mean, that was my only race that season, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, so let's see how he does on his return. We did know he was very aggressive, known for his really aggressive dive bombs. He would send it into people, often going off the track and doing so. He spun out of a podium position in Silverstone season 10, but he definitely is might end up being one of the quicker drivers. He's using hot lap on his outlap, however, so it doesn't really inspire confidence. Let's see what Hubert does. The first driver to set a time will be Fred, I believe. Let's see what Fred can do here. Intrigued to see him, Fred, using hot lap as well.
He's starting the lap not with 100% battery. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Bro, there's literally like 20 people in the voice chat right now. It's actually crazy.
He's deploying about 10% of battery down here. But
a little bit too much battery deployment down that first straight.
Yeah, Serial using some EOS way too early, to be fair.
Good first corner though, nice and smooth. With the apex nicely.
Yeah, nice and smooth, little cheeky one.
I'm going to watch Hubert on his lap, let's see what he can do through the first couple. I didn't get to see it, but looks pretty committed though. Much higher minimum speeds through turn 3, you can tell from his better exit.
Is John alright? Try and bite John. Yes or no?
What's the...
Yeah, to the voice chat.
I don't know. Jan wants to join too, yeah. 28.3 first sector is not bad. That is like close to my pace, maybe a few tenths off, but still.
If you just like.
Should I invite John or not?
Don't like Yarn, don't have that shit on.
Okay, I'm gonna invite John, but not Yarn. Yeah. Because Yarn, I think.
John needs to remind him not to say any weird shit on the call. Just commentate normally. John, don't say anything too stupid. Just be a normal commentator.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, Ruben, you're tier 2. Why are you watching the stream?
He's having dinner.
Oh, Hubert invalidates his lap. Oh no. Hubert invalidates the lap in the middle sector. Cuts the inside too much. Frosty versus Super. Yeah, honestly, Frosty is a good pick for this.
Right? Wait, no,
Kimmy also on a decent lap currently in the McLaren.
Through here using way too much battery.
Ruben says he's eating pizza, bro. He's so low cortisol. If you want an invite to the session, Ruben, let me know. Alright, who's going to set a time? Where's Fred? There goes Fred. 1 minute 30. Not bad. Hubert's going to pit before he crashes time. What's Cyril going to manage?
The lap Frosty's on is going to be a 1 minute.
Cyril's lap
28.8 for Cyril. Not bad for a first lap. What about Serge Lamont? What's he looking like? 29.0 for Serge Lamont. Goes second quickest, 2 tenths off of Cyril. Ethan on his out lap. What about Frosty? Goes quickest with a 28.6 on his banker. Good lap from him. 2 tenths ahead.
What about Graham Crackers?
Graham Crackers, perfect middle sets for Graham Crackers. Looking very good. Amir goes second, but only 300s off of Frosty there.
So close.
This is pole from Graham.
Felix 28.9. This is going to be a original pole for Graham Crackers on his banker lap, it looks like. This is a great lap.
This is 0.5 at
Kimmy.
0.4. Great lap from Graham Crackers. 2 tenths of drift to Frosty there behind him.
Fair.
And Riley goes 8th with a 29.6. Kimmy goes 7th with a 29.4.
Okay, Ethan starting lap.
Ethan now going through that Solskjaer's lap now down the main straight. He's not using too much, very nice battery usage already. Not using too much down the main straight. In my opinion, you want to be going to around about 85. You want to literally just start using battery after you go across the line. Go down to 85 down the straight. Down to 75 down the back straight.
I got the 60 down here.
Oh no, I Ethan then down the second straight. Down the back straight he goes. What's he going to manage on his run? In the Salbert, hits the apex very nicely. We know Ethan isn't known necessarily for his quali pace, but he is very good in qualifying nonetheless. His race pace, however, will be scary. Purple first sector for Ethan according to the graphic, but we don't know if that's true. A little bit too much steering through that section there, for my liking, as he goes through.
Also back out on the track.
That's about 4 tenths lower than you, Alistair, in the first sector, roughly.
Was it 28.4?
28.5.
Okay, I can get a 28.0 in the first sector usually.
Okay. So Ethan through the middle sector, looking nice and clean. Using the battery
B3, bro. You shouldn't be. You are not as good as you're not as bad as you think. B3.
Too much there.
We can make an adjustment if needs be, but we'll see.
Maybe you don't want to use the OS there for sure.
Ethan
has to. Ethan still has a lot of deploy left. He doesn't have that much EOS.
1 minute 6.6 is a very competitive middle sector for Ethan. This could be a front row for him.
It's 1 tenth slower than Graham.
That might be a bit too low.
Yeah, this is still front row pace here for Ethan. If you can have a nice last sector, he has plenty of battery to use still.
Oh, pretty good final corner actually. Maybe a little bit of a wobble, but that's fine. He's going to run out of
that looks really good. Also going to be for Ethan across the line. It's a 1 minute 28.5. Goes second quickest. Good lap from Ethan there. Frosty says on my chat that he messed up on his lap, so he definitely has time in hand. He's currently 3rd place. Amir is 4th. Cyril in 5th. He was the first benchmark time. Felix, meanwhile, went into P6. He's on the lap now as well. Down the back straight. Felix heading down the back straight now into the first sector. Used a little bit too much battery though. He's already down to 50%. Goes in very deep into the corner. And it's a 20. Oh wow. He's improving, but it's a 28.7 first sector for Felix there. Not the best.
Nice buttons.
Right. Oh, Hubert goes into his lap now.
Hubert in his lap. I want to see Hubert. Yeah, it's a good point for Graham Crackers. Let's see how he does on his first run here today.
Turn 1, nice and clean.
Very nice first corner for Hubert there. Straight on the battery though.
Tidies it up on the exit.
That was very nice. Using the battery. And once again though, a little bit too much battery usage from these guys in the first sector, I'd say.
Yeah, going down to 50.
Very nice turn 4 there. That was very hooked the inside nicely. Got on the power quickly. It is really good. 28.2. That's the best first sector so far. That's a purple first sector for Hubert. So Hubert there already purple.
We still got the final ones left, Harry.
Lovely and clean. A
little bit too janky on the exit, but it's still a very nice corner.
It's clean.
Into the braking zone. Turns early, but that's going to be a nice corner off the corner. Very nice straight exit as well. This is a great lap from Hubert. This looks like a pole lap to me.
You just have the same set of words.
Nice. Good corner.
Nice. Clean. Corner. Nice. Clean.
Wow. Nice clean corner. Nice clean corner.
No, mate. The laps from the tier 2 drivers never look that good, so I always have to say clean.
That's mean, bro. They can hear you. There's 10 people watching my stream.
I'm sorry.
Harry, bro, you just fucking slammed the lower downs, bro. That's not tough.
By the way, he is purple in the middle sector by about a couple tenths here. This could be a really good lap.
This is going to be
Hubert looking to get provisional pole here with a 28.1. Goes quicker by 3/10 of a second. Good lap from Hubert there.
That's a pretty fucking good lap.
Yeah, that is his second attempt, though. He invalidated the first lap, but I think that's beatable. We've seen other drivers get in the low 28s to 27s here today in practice, so I reckon it won't be just Hubert dominating this session.
Frosty's going into a lap now.
And yeah, Hubert is probably the closest you expect to be to on pace. Meanwhile, Fred is currently going into a lap as well. Is Cyril on a lap currently?
Yep, Cyril is on a lap.
He is. Oh, he's trying the interesting overtake and on.
Sector 1.
You can do better. Some encouragement from Dervas there on the chat. First sector for Cyril. Didn't see what the sector time was because Dervas' chat's in the way. I should probably move where the chat is placed on my screen.
Turn 2, clean.
Is your chat placed at the top?
Are you watching Frosty? Yeah, Frosty's on a lap currently. I'm going to watch Cyril's lap though. He's a 10th up in the first sector. Cyril is middle sector, we'll see.
Clean through there again.
Oh, very nice exit. Cyril, we know, is very good at Bahrain. It's one of his best tracks. I would say it is his best track, so I wouldn't be surprised Cyril does a really good lap here. This looks very clean so far from the Aston Martin driver. I wouldn't be surprised to see Cyril get on the front row in qualifying today. This will be one of the most competitive sessions of the season, I reckon, qualifying.
Let's see a sector time.
14 people are watching my stream. It's a perfect set for Cyril, apparently.
Cyril is 2/10 up, which is not going to be enough for provisional pole.
That's still enough to get our best fourth place for now. He could still get better. He's got plenty of battery still.
Yeah, exactly. If he can have a good final corner here.
Last corner looks pretty clean. Very nice. This could be a good lap for Cyril, actually. Let's see what he does across the line. This could be top 3. Over the line, it is a 1 minute 28.5. Just narrowly missed out, and by exactly 400ths of a second. He's also exactly a 10th quicker than Frosty here. Frosty is 500ths up.
Has used way too much battery, but he's really quick. He's about 10th up on Graham Cracker's middle sector, that's all I know. But through this last corner, again,
he's out of ELS. Yeah, no, that's
he's going to cost him a massive heap of time there. He still goes forward ahead of Cyril by a
Could you imagine how much he would have been improving?
Graham Cracker's on his outlap. It's going to be him versus Hewitt for pole, I reckon. Sesselmon is currently going into a lap this time by. Kimi, purple middle sector for Kimi. Great middle sector for him.
Nice.
What's he going to manage? He's on low fuel mode soon, though.
One of the Ferraris. I don't know if that's...
Into the final corner now. Kimi goes. Kimi sends it through. That's a nice corner for Kimi. Really nice corner for Kimi. Beautiful turn. What's it going to be for Kimi now? Over to the line. It's going to be a top 5. 5th fastest for him. Look how close it is.
Top 5 though. Yeah.
Look at that, from 3rd down to 6th is all in 1 minute 28.5s. Was that Riley that just improved? Wow, big improvement for Riley there, goes 6th quickest.
Right, the Ferraris are on the lap now as well, I believe.
Wait, Ruben wants an invite. Ruben's joining, Dan.
Oh shit, yeah, hold on, I got him.
I'm inviting me now, where is he? Where's Ruben? He's not online. For me.
Yeah, he is.
I can't find him. Where's Ruben?
I got him.
Oh well, I'll just wait. Right, well, there's one missing. Graham Cracker's on lap currently. He's 4,000 up in the first sector alone, with 7 minutes to go in the session. Ruben has joined. He'll be the 12th driver on the grid today for the debut race in the series.
Lap, but it could get him up to top 5, maybe. If he tidies up.
It has currently 10th and 11th in the session at the moment. Good corner for Graham Crackers.
Most successful team in NPL history.
What's Graham Crackers looking like in the middle sector? 1 minute 5?
Graham Cracker.
Oh, purple middle sector for him. He's 700 up. This could be really good.
I don't know if Kimi's on that. I don't think so. I think.
Yeah, for real, Dervas, this would have been a great tier 2 driver. You're right. And Bambunium, to be fair. Graham Crackers into the final corner.
We're so peak, bro.
Yeah, for real. That was like peak season 11, bro.
What about days?
Yeah, David Go was peak. David Go would be a great. What's it going to be for Graham Crackers? It's a 1 minute. Oh, he's 2/10 off still.
Oh, Hubert had a great lap then.
Was that Haas getting beaten? Was that Soslamon? Soslamon has run out of deployment so early in the lap. And he's going to pit. He's had enough. He wasn't going to beat his lap anyway. And here comes Felix now on a lap. What's he going to manage?
Right.
Is it enough to beat his previous time? Only by a little bit. He gets to 28.7. What? Amir's on a really good lap. He's 4/10 up in the middle sector alone.
Wait, would that be enough for pole?
Amir could go for pole. He's got plenty of battery to use. This could be an insane lap for Amir now. Can it be pole position for the Rebel driver? And it is his provisional pole. 27.9 for the Rebel driver. What a 7/10 improvement from Amir on that lap. And we've seen now Amir showing off his pace here in Bahrain. Out of nowhere gets the provisional pole time.
Holy shit.
Cyril's a 10th up in the middle sector now. Let's see what he can manage.
Wait, that would probably be Cyril's final lap.
Nah, he has time.
He
turns too early. He got beached on the curb because of it. That's going to cost him time on the exit. We'll see what he does.
Sirio is on.
Oh, he's going to pit. I think he ran out of fuel. It sounded like the car's level RPM was really low. So, Hubert's on track now. Graham Crackers is on another lap, is he? No, he's not. Hubert's on a lap now. Let's see what he can do to respond to Amir's lap just then.
I think Felix might be on the lap, but I don't know.
No, he's not anymore. He's invalidated anyway. Yeah, no, Kimi is P6, apparently he was picked for pole position. That was pretty good, Kimi, well done.
Wait, who did I predict again?
There comes Hubert then, on his lap. He was a little bit more reserved through that section, I thought. Okay, so we're from 14 people watching to 5 really quickly.
Yeah, the people got to lock in. Also, Ruben might be going out.
Wait, Ruben is now on the session. He's driving for Alpine. He will now go on to the session. Bonfer has left the session,
unfortunately. I don't expect much from him because he's just started.
So Hubert on is on board through here, left-hander. Very nice corner for Hubert. Look how committed he is.
You know, might not be used to the track.
What's it looking like middle sector for Hubert?
What's it looking like for,
He's actually not improving. Oh, okay, Bonfer wants an invite back. He's not going to beat Amir's time with this lap, it looks like, unless he has a good last sector.
He's got a bit more battery than he does usually, but it's not going to be enough to beat Amir, definitely.
Yeah, Amir is a good 2 cents ahead of Hubert here. Really good lap.
Great lap that time. 27.9. That's like the lower end of tier 1.
Yeah, there's a low end tier 1 time for Amir there.
Yeah, he runs out of battery.
Oh, he ran out of battery. He's 700s down his previous attempt. It's 28.1 and staying in
the corners. He still has time to.
People on outlaps currently is Frosty, Kimi, Serial.
Search the one.
Looks like Hubert is pushing on his outlap, which is not on
Freddie, my boy. Freddie's in a lap now as he starts a lap, his final run, I assume. Into the first corner now.
My pole position guess is on his lap now.
Out the final corner.
See what Frosty can do. Not sure to watch here. It's really a matter of debate. Is Hubert on a lap or is he not?
He's being a little bit more careful on the battery.
Right, here we go. Frosty is now back on the lap. Let's see what he can do.
Frosty, we all know, never discount Frosty. He's very good. He goes to the first corner. He turns in very early for that corner, but helped him slow down. Nice exit as well. Very committed.
He's also back out on the pit lane for one last lap. I think he only did.
Ethan coming out the pit lane. So is Graham Crackers. Kimi and Cyril also coming onto the track now.
It should be alright.
Sam moving out of the way of the Ferrari there. Through this first sector now, what's it going to be for Frosty in the first sector alone? Frosty, that's a great first sector for Frosty. That's one of the quickest of the day so far. Nice little cut on the inside. That was not too much. Yeah, no, Logana says they're going out too early. Some people are still in the pit lane. We have Felix, Riley, and Ruben still in the pit lane. Ruben, you can do a lap if you want.
Ruben just went out of the.
Oh, he literally just did as I said that. Okay, never mind.
He's out on the track.
You're gonna want to cut some corners, bro. You might struggle to get to the line in time. I think you'll be fine. There's 2 minutes to go in the session.
Again, I'm saying this. Frosty's using too much battery.
Frosty, if you were just thinking about your battery deployment, you could very much be in the fight for position.
Don't use it there.
Oh no, Frosty's battery usage is costing him lap time. He's 4 tenths up though.
He's so much quicker.
He's gonna go down to 0 here for sure.
Frosty's lap times, he would be on pole if he had better battery deployment, I reckon.
Yeah, for sure. He's gonna go down to 0 here.
Yeah, he does, yeah, and once again, Frosty's battery deployment is going to cost him in that last sector.
2%.
He only has 2%.
Ruben Poll, I know it will be really tough. We'll see what he can do.
He might get a
Here he comes, across the line, goes third quickest. Yeah, oh wow, 7,000 slower than Hubert, that's so close. Kimi there is on lap, he's 8,000 up in the first sector. Cyril is on lap as well.
Goes on a lap, using way too much EOS, way too early. That's for sure.
Graham Crackers, Jesus Christ, bro, why are you using that much battery there?
Yeah, he started using as he came out the final corner.
He's using none in fairness, that should be fine. Off the corner comes very nice first corner though for him. Frosty said he's shit. Frosty, you're not shit, you just need to think about your battery deployment, that's all you need to change. Other than that, you've been really good inputs, so just keep it together. Kimi there, good middle sector, I believe.
Ethan is also on the lap, by the way.
He is, yeah. Kimi, oh wait, no, there's a car in the final corner here. Oh no, Kimi backed out. Kimi backed out of his lap. Here comes Cyril on his final run. What's he going to manage now across the line?
Graham Cracker's on a good lap.
Ethan backed out of his lap. Ethan backed out of his lap.
Did he?
Yeah, he slid on the corner exit and he's backed out now.
Oh no, and Ethan, they're not happy with his lap. Cyril goes 5th quickest.
Ethan has to be quick to make it
there. He's 2 tenths up in the first sector alone. This is a monster lap from Graham Crackers so far. But remember, he used too much battery, so this may affect him in the final sector. Ruben as well is on a lap currently. I'm going to watch Ruben then on his lap. Okay, Ruben clearly has not practiced. First sector for Ruben?
I believe. Wait, yeah.
Wow, Ruben's first sector was really slow.
What is Graham Crackers looking like?
Graham Crackers that middle sector, he is a 10th and a half up, which could be just about enough for pole. Amir is also on a lap now currently.
Yeah. If anyone else on a lap, also using way too much battery into here.
Felix has started his final run of the session, so has Riley. Riley's on a really good first sector as well. Graham Crackers across the line, what's it going to be?
Before the line?
Oh, he stays fourth, but it's so close between him, Frosty, and Hubert. And Serial there in P5.
Right.
At the moment, he's not going to improve that time. It looks like, and Ethan did not have enough time.
Ethan is done.
Felix in the first sector looked pretty good.
Ethan is not going to be able to do another lap.
Are you sure it's a 10th
Yeah, he pulls into the pit lane. That's unfortunate for Ethan.
Here
but he's down in 6.
Oh my god, look how much battery he's got. Look how much battery Are You Sure has, bro.
Are You Sure has a lot of batteries. Thinking about the long game here in his lap, which is very smart.
You got that bag.
Well, he may run out of deployment usage available to him before the end of the lap. What's Ruben looking like? Ruben across the line here. This is not a good lap from Ruben, I can't lie. It's a 1 minute 31.7. Absolutely nowhere in this session. Here comes Riley. Riley on a great lap. He goes 8th quickest in 28.6.
But Felix is on the lap,
Felix
by the way.
is improving. What's his middle sector looking like? It's 500s up. It's going to be enough to get him ahead of Riley if he keeps it up.
Are You Sure is on a monster lap?
Not go down
Are
to
You Sure?
zero.
Time up again.
Okay.
Are You Sure looking for pole position here? Snatched it for who? We predict to be Hubert, and it is going to be a slight improvement for Are You Sure, who gets pole position today in Bahrain with a final attempt at 2/10 quicker than the competition.
It doesn't look like he's going to beat it.
Yeah, no, Ruben, that was unfortunate there, but you didn't have a bank left to see what to do.
Felix lost a lot of time.
Felix, he ran out of deployment at the end, and that is going to be the end of the session then. Are You Sure? Amir on pole position. In his first ever Tier 2 race here, this is the first ever Tier 2 race in NPL history. We have the first ever Tier 2 pole sitter being Are You Sure? After his horrible crash in Las Vegas last season, comes back and aura farms on everyone in Bahrain.
Bro, we're carrying that crash.
However, if you look at it, having Graham Crackers in the top 4, he's got the racecraft on those other 3. If he can just like keep it consistent, Graham Crackers.
Look at how close it is. The top 9 is within 8/10.
Yeah, the top 10 almost within a second of each other. This is exactly what I was predicting going into this with the qualifying.
Yeah.
We got a lot of warnings, bro.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, we.
Then again, he qualified, what was it, 4th? Or was it 3rd? I think, Are You Sure, we may have to adjust to after the season, maybe. We'll see how consistent he is in the races.
Yeah, I think we should give it
in
a
the
few
rain,
races.
he is a Tier 1 driver without question. In the dry, it's up for debate.
Well,
Felix is also great in the rain, so don't count him out whenever it rains, but it's Bahrain and not rain.
No, it's fucking Bahrain. It's not going to rain, bro.
Why has John sent me a chat? PS party invite, brochacho.
So, we're going into the first ever session here in Tier 2 history.
He uses the number 40, thinks using Fabion's number makes him as quick as him.
Wait, Dan, can you start a stream as well? Because I'm going to have to leave midway through the race, I just realised.
Yeah, same.
Oh, really?
I need to go mid-race.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I'll just leave my stream on and hope for the best. I'll see if I can eat in my room or something. But I'm having a takeout, so I might just have to spend time with the family.
I'll just start a clip, actually. I'm not going to stream.
Alistair, mate, you might have to spend time with your family, buddy. I want to be real with you.
I do all the time.
Harry, could you like, if Alistair has to leave, like,
no, I'm going to work,
buddy.
Yeah. I'm going
Dan, how much do you have to leave?
I need to leave in like 5 minutes.
Harry also has work.
Who can stream the race if I'm gone?
I don't know when I have to leave, but I will have dinner at some point soon, so...
Yeah, me
Look
too.
at this. We got a decent field of 12 drivers.
Where the fuck is Frosty going, bro?
I don't think that's the optimal line, Frosty.
Okay, so the only driver trying... Oh, Ethan, you fucking go using the hard tyres. An interesting strategy by Ethan there to go long on the first stint. Ruben on the soft tyres, interestingly enough. We've seen him do that a few times in the past.
Ruben wants to make up some places at the start of the race, maybe.
Probably banking on an early safety car a few laps after the start, maybe, to give himself the opportunity to go ahead. Of course, the softs aren't that bad at this track, but it is committing to a 2-stop realistically.
No. Ethan on the hard tyres, if he can keep it where he is, that's going to be a great
if Ethan can remain in 6th, if he can keep the cars behind, especially Felix and Kimmy and Riley, those look like the main threats. Maybe Ruben Animal was
race in Season 13, getting a podium, his last podium in NPL, I believe.
It was, yeah. Ethan did get a podium here in Season 13 and a great performance, but he was actually as quick as Dan, arguably
who's winning?
Ethan knows his way around these streets.
Hubert is in front currently, but...
Streets will not forget.
Who is winning this race today, guys?
Oh, right. My predict for the win is going to be... I'm going to say, this might be a surprise to some people, I'm going to go with Frosty for the win today.
I'm going to say, I'm going to carry Serial over here. Serial has that race pace in Bahrain.
Serial was on... Pace. He was in position to get a podium here in Season 13, but unfortunately did not come to him.
I'm gonna
low-key.
go for my gut.
Serial,
win the first race.
His quality pace may not have shown. He's still in 5th.
What a move by Riley into the lead of the race there on the formation lap. And he's going to win the one-lap Bahrain Grand Prix formation
what
race.
About you, Harry? Who's winning?
Ethan's cooking with strategy, bro. Ethan's cooking.
He might win a few of those this season. He's really good in the formation laps.
Crazy. Okay,
so Kimmy's sporting the chrome. Oh, and Riley gets disqualified from the grid bugs. All that just to get in the wrong position on his grid bugs. That's actually crazy work.
Wait, who?
Oh, there's a McLaren who was way off.
Is that Kimmy? It is Kimmy. Why is he pointing that far to the right? The apex is the other side of the track if you want to go in first corner. Here comes Cyril there, keeping it nice and slow. What is it? What is it, Harry?
Becoming Sunny Haze.
What is it, Harry?
Alright, let's see this. You can drive straight through people on...
Frosty on the grass for no reason at all. He's going to ruin his tyres. Comes into... Oh, and he got the squad from his box. What are you doing, Frosty, bro? You're fumbling the bag already in the first ever Tier 2 race. Here we go then. The Tier 2 first ever Grand Prix for Season 15 of NPL. We're going to get underway here today in Bahrain. The 5 lights in front of the drivers for 29 laps at the Bahrain Grand Prix. And it is lights out and away we go. Dylan Gall's joined the session. And it is go for the racing today. Good start from Amir. Hubert not so much. There's a great start for Graham Crackers. He's already going alongside some cars. What a start by Frosty. Straight into second place of the first corner on the outside. Here comes Ruben on the inside. Wow, that's some racing. 4 wide in the background. Contact in the first corner. Cars everywhere now. There goes Frosty on the grass through the first couple corners now. He really wants that second place. He does get it. Hubert gets backed up a bit. Off to the gravel goes Graham Crackers. Cyril's now in the fight for P3. It's a massive landslide of cars through the first corner, but it's Amir that still leads. Around the outside goes someone. Rowdy almost crashed into Cyril there. And now Graham Crackers is back up to P4. It's complete chaos. Big spin there for Kimmy down to last place. He's had a terrible start there in the McLaren. He got caught out in all that chaos. And now it's Frosty right on the tail of Amir on the opening laps.
Sejlama with a great start. He drove it to Felix. Oh, contact in the back.
Big crash behind. Is that Fred there making contact with the Ferrari Felix?
3 wide in the back.
They're still 3 wide. This could be a crash. Watch out, guys. It is contact. Here comes Kimmy sending it on Ruben into the hairpin. Holy shit.
So close.
Ruben gets ahead on the soft tyres. He's now going to continue on. But look, it is Amir that leads, but not by much from Frosty in second. Hubert still in DRS in third. Then it's Graham Crackers. Ethan on the hard tyres having a difficult start. But we know how hard it is to get the tyres on temperature at this track. Meanwhile, off the track, there is someone. Oh, hard into the wall goes Fred. Big axe. That could be a safety car. And it is a virtual safety car.
Yeah, VSC. Amir
Fred left the session. He's not happy.
Amir has done everything right here. Kind of grip. Hubert not so much.
So Fred retires from the session, becomes the first retirement in Tier 2 history.
Turn 1, but
So when will the VSC end is the real question for the drivers today. See the lights coming on the main straight. Is that a pit stop for Sejlaman now? He's going to try and pit during the safety car. If he gets damage.
Wing damage.
He does.
Yeah.
So Sejlaman pits there. I assume he'll go into the hard tyres and go as far as he can. Not a bad strategy at this point. Might undercut some cars getting involved in battles in this race. Could be good to have some clean track to himself. He's not going to lose as much time in the VSC as well, so this could be a benefit, even though he is changing the wing. We'll see what he does in this race. By the way,
went up into 6th place in lap 1.
Very good start for Riley there. Let's have a look at the positions gained and lost. Ruben went up 4 places. The worst start of anyone was for Kimmy, unfortunately. He went down 2 places at the start after getting involved in a crash in the 3rd or 4th corner, sorry. Meanwhile, with Hubert in P3. Frosty currently second, but it looks like the VSC is going to end any moment now. Oh, Sejlaman gets a drive through despite just coming out the pit lane.
Person has just invited me to play Project
That's very Haas having a disaster class today in P11 and P12.
Has ended. Frosty is right on the back of Amir.
Frosty is looking really good today in the race. Hubert lost DRS though. And now there's a big train behind Hubert now with Graham Crackers and Serial.
Here comes Serial.
It's Amir versus Frosty for the race win here today, it looks like, so far. Of course, Hubert can get back in that DRS if they battle in front, and it looks like they will. Great battery deployments from the top 2. They're looking very good. Very nice and stocked up for that. And, so look, so much for something like that. No, not so much. Sorry, I didn't really... There we go. Frosty looking very nice at the moment to get in the lead fight with Amir. It's looking like a 2-way lead fight for the moment, but Hubert looking pretty decent himself. We have behind them is Graham Crackers with Cyril and Riley close behind as well. Riley in P6 currently. But look how close Frosty is to the back of Amir now.
Turn 1, right?
Will Frosty go for a move into the first corner here? Is DRS even enabled? Let's have a look.
We got a lead fight.
It is, and here comes Frosty now.
Enabled.
Down the main straight, Frosty takes the lead of the race. Down the inside he goes. My pick for the win goes down the inside and takes the lead up from there. And Kimmy gets the fastest lap of the race behind. Big battles behind as well. Is there a battle between Ruben and Kimi?
I don't think.
Three wide there, down the straight almost. Ethan and Ruben side by side. Contact with Ruben and Ethan there.
Yeah, Amir
Huge battle between multiple cars. And now Amir goes back past Frosty now down the inside. Look at the battles there are. Hubert now battling with Graham Crackers into turn 4. And Graham Crackers goes round the outside into 3rd place. Good move from the Ferrari driver, and he does stay ahead of Hubert now down to 4th place. The driver who maybe was the favourite today, already in P4 at the moment. Not the best to start. Cyril down the inside, gets past the first sector. Big cut from Cyril there. Kimi right on the back of Ruben now. He's on the soft tyres, struggling at the moment for some pace. Here comes Kimi to the outside line in the middle sector. This could be a good move from him. And, oh, watch out, Felix. Oh my god, he almost hit the back of Kimi there. Meanwhile, Cyril's right behind Hubert now going to the DRS detection point. And here comes Frosty now once again in the DRS of Amir in front, but he needs to be careful with the battery deployment.
He just has to save up his ELS.
Frosty, think about your battery usage, bro. I'm not going to say how much you have, but use your brain. Graham Crackers, meanwhile, is hauling down the top 2 cars in this race. He looks really quick here, trying to get in the DRS range of Frosty.
I think Graham Crackers,
Graham Crackers looks to get in that DRS range. He's doing a great job so far of getting towards it. It looks like he's going to get it. Yes, he is. And he's going to drag that massive train behind him into DRS range as well. I think he missed out on it. He narrowly missed out on DRS.
I think he just about got it, maybe.
I don't think he did. He was over a second behind. Let's watch the rear wing. Will it open? No, he doesn't get it. And now Amir gets the fast lap, but Graham Crackers did also beat it. Now he's in the DRS range, but he's going to struggle to keep it. Amir there, the clinical driver out in front, continues to lead the race, but Frosty goes in deep in the first corner. Starts a nice turn nonetheless. Meanwhile, Hubert and Cyril behind. Cyril goes round the outside. What a move!
What a move, Cyril. Nice.
Cyril got the ability to defend the place, though, going down into turn 4. Here comes Hubert once again to the inside line.
Flick it around.
Inside does go to the inside. He does make that mistake. It looks like it's still side by side between them. Can he make it?
Swing it around the outside.
Contact with Cyril. This could be an incident there. Cyril's still there. Riley's in this fight as well. Riley's sending him down inside of Cyril. Yes, he does.
Down the inside.
Riley sends on both of them. Oh, he almost got into P4, but no, and now it's a stretch back with Cyril down the inside. Great racing here today in Bahrain.
Wow. Cyril to the outside, maybe. Can he do the Fernando Alonso? No,
what a race. And once again, Cyril and Hubert continue on. Wow. And now look at this. Frosty struggling to stay in the DRS range of Amir in front, but look at Graham Crackers now on the back of this fight. He's looking quick.
Died in the back. Riley,
yeah, Tier 1's be better than this, B3. I'm not even going to lie. This is a great race, but I think Tier 1's even more stacked than this, so let's see how that goes. And look at this, there's Cyril, they're right behind. Sorry I crashed out, I regret it now that I calmed down. Oh, it's okay, Fred, man, it's alright. There wasn't a safety car, it was only a VSC.
He's back in.
Frosty there is in the DRS range of Amir, down into the final corner. Here comes Graham Crackers, who also now gets, which is big for his race. Meanwhile, Riley's right behind Cyril, goes to the inside, going to the final corner. He almost made a move there. Couldn't quite do so. Ethan, though, is still losing time. Has he got damage or something?
No, he's just on the hards.
Safety car is on, and it is on increased usually in these sessions. Here comes Cyril now battling for 4th place off of Hubert. I think Graham Crackers has a really low wing setup, because he looks really quick in this race. Oh, Riley goes in very deep.
And he gets by. With the DRS detection point. I think Cyril might have the DRS here.
Frosty there is still right behind Amir there with Graham Crackers into it's a 3-way fight. And Hubert there continues on.
Cyril's locked into P4 right now.
There's a battle between Felix and Ethan now. Here comes Felix to the inside of Ethan going to turn 4. He couldn't make a move. Ruben's still in this fight on the soft tyres. He has Kimi for company as well. Sejamon pits again.
Take a look at this 2024 R train because we've got a Red Bull, McLaren, and a Ferrari.
So far the race being controlled by Amir out in front, but Graham Crackers looks pretty good here at the moment in the race. Probably playing the long game. Ethan now on the hard tyres. You won't believe how good that tyre really is at this track. I think Ethan could still pull off his strategy at this point. He'll start to gain on the cars in front over the course of the race and the stints. So we're already getting to the point where the hards will start to be quick in the mediums because we know that tyre is overpowered, even on the first stint. Let's have a look at the strategy indeed. The only drivers on the mediums are the top 6 and Ethan at 7th place, a little bit far behind, but hard. What's the strategy around Bahrain? Usually I would recommend medium hard, but hard medium is good, and also a 2-stop is relatively viable if you have confidence in your pace. But usually the field this competitive, I don't think a 2-stop's going to work. Here comes Frosty now towards Amir for the race lead. Can you get him, is the question. There's a closer battle going between Cyril and Hugh, but I'm going to keep an eye on this lead fight, just in case.
I low-key have dinner now, but I reckon I might be back before the end of the race.
I hope you are, and I think my food will be soon as well. Graham Crackers there in P3. Chasing down Frosty. Now it's just me in the commentary box. Do I use assist? I personally do use ABS
very close
and traffic control. Here comes Frosty on Graham Crackers. Sorry, on Amir, I should say. I'm used to the Rebel of Graham Crackers, not the Rebel of Amir. and he does not go past, but it was pretty close between the stops. That's closest it's been. It looks as though there are lowering. Meanwhile, Cyril is losing a lot of time here to Graham Crackers now. He's lost 4 seconds to him. And Riley and Hubert still in that fight as well. It's a nice battle. Here comes Felix and Ethan as well battling. Here comes Kimmy and Ruben side by side into the middle sector, and Kimmy's now ahead of Ruben on the soft tires, who's really struggling now for grip. Here comes Graham Crackers on Frosty, made a mistake. Here he comes to the outside of the hairpin at turn 10. Can't make it stick. Off the corner, what's he going to do now? He's got a really good exit as Graham Crackers now, chasing down second place off Frosty. Can he make it stick going into the next corner with the DRS? Probably not worth a move there, and he does not go for the move. But they're letting Amir run away with the race lead here. It looks like a commanding lead so far for Amir in the Red Bull in the first ever Tier 2 race, but it's not over yet. It's about between Felix and Ethan continuing, and Ruben and Kimmy are getting close together as well. So battles up and down the order here today. Sojamon quite far behind the rest of the order, but still nowhere near being a lap down. Graham Crackers there looking to get in this fight with Frosty now. And once again, Frosty closes back in DRS range of Amir. I think he's using that. I think Graham Crackers might be... actually Amir might be using some strategy against Graham Crackers here. Meanwhile, though, here comes Graham Crackers on Frosty. Can he make a move down the inside? Frosty goes defensive, but is it going to be enough? Down the straight here, Frosty's going to send it. I think he got DRS as well, did Frosty? Into the first corner there. Graham Crackers just round the outside, they were side by side off into turn 2. And Graham Crackers does go back past, but it looks like Frosty has DRS. No, oh no, they both got DRS. Interesting. So Graham Crackers moves into second place and now sets his sights after Amir in the race lead. This is going to be a great lead fight between these two, I reckon. Ferrari versus Rebel versus McLaren for the race win today. And Graham Crackers looks really quick. He looks to be the favourite to win at this point in terms of pure pace, but Amir is controlling the race out in front and has plenty of battery installed. Let's see how this goes. Oh, here goes Frosty down the inside of Graham Crackers. What was that send? And there's contact between them. This could cost them both DRS, which I think Frosty was doing on purpose because he wants to make sure that Graham Crackers can't defend against him so he can get that P2 back. Might be the strategy he's trying to pull off here. And Ethan there continues to lose. Oh no, Ruben's left the session. I think he disconnected. Let's invite him back if I can. Do I have him added still? I don't think I do. Where is he? I don't think I have him added. It's a shame. Oh well. So let's look at Frosty there, still right behind Graham Crackers. He once again is struggling to stay with Amir, who is doing what he can out in front. Battle for second continues on. And once again, Cyril's actually starting to close back down that gap between himself and the cars in front now, so it looks like Cyril coming back into play here. Even though he's still losing time to the cars in front. I'm wondering why. He's not got any visible damage. Frosty there, chasing down Graham Crackers into the first corner. Is he going to go for a move into here? He does! Down the inside goes Frosty! Fully sends it into the first corner. That's going to cost a massive amount of time now on the exit. Here comes Graham Crackers though, and he goes back around the outside, and I think he'll have DRS as well. Or does he? I think no. It is Frosty that has the DRS. This could be beneficial to him. Graham Crackers should go defensive here. Outside line goes Frosty now. Contact, but no. Good defending from Graham Crackers, stays ahead into second place. And this is costing them both massive amounts of time now to Amir out in front. It's a really fun battle to watch between Frosty and Graham Crackers now for P2 in the first ever Tier 2 race. May I just say, the top 7 cars are all different teams. We love to see that level of competitiveness in Tier 2. Of course, it is a spec series, but nonetheless, still fun to see. Hubert there is trying to stay close to Cyril in P4. Doing a good job so far. Frosty there continues his battle with Graham Crackers now. But Amir there, who I think is the driver at the moment, seems to bridge the gap between Tier 1 and Tier 2 the most in pace. Frosty sends the corner here, trying to get close to Graham, who's just trying to defend at this point. His second place from Frosty as the pit window will start to open soon. I reckon Ruben might think about it. I can't invite him back, unfortunately, because I don't think he has him added. I don't have him added, certainly. Very unfortunate. Hubert there is looking pretty close, actually, to make a move on Cyril. Graham Crackers did a great job defending, and now Riley pits. Looks like Riley's going to go for a 2-stop, I reckon. We'll see what he pits for. Let's have a look. Close eye on the gaps, and he goes into hard tyres. Fair enough. Let's see what Riley can do on the hards for the rest of this stint. He'll come out in front of Ruben, actually, I think, maybe. I think Ruben will just about get ahead, but he has not pitted, so it should be an easy move. Meanwhile, Kimmy's also pitted, and Riley gets ahead of Kimmy now when he comes back out, so he has plenty of margin to him there. Hubert, though, once again, staying really close to Cyril in P4, who once again is closing in on that gap in front. He's closing in a lot on Frosty now, and Graham is starting to slowly reel in Amir now for the race lead. So this is getting interesting. The car's starting to close back up towards the end of the stint. Graham is doing anything he can to close that gap on Amir out in front. Oh no, Amir! He made a big mistake! What happened to him? And he is now in second. He spun off the corner. And now Amir is in second place, but he's now right behind Graham. And he will not be happy with that mistake he just made. And this has really brought the race back to life in the battle for the race lead. Now it's Amir versus Graham. This race is crazy already. This is one of the best races we've had at Bahrain in a while. Oh, here comes Amir down the inside maybe. Who can make it? This is actually better than the race that was in NPL last season at Bahrain, I'd say. Here comes Amir now, just down the main straight. Can he make a move on Graham? Has Graham got the battery to defend? Or is he going to go for the long game? Into the lead goes Amir now once again. Back ahead of Graham. Into the first corner now. Frosty seems to be struggling to stay with these guys out in front. And Graham though has a really good exit off the corner. Has he got enough battery to go for a move on him now? With the DRS down the straight. It's going to be a battle between them all the way down into turn 4. Will Graham send it around the outside? Into turn 4 now. Is he going to go for the switchback? He does! What a move by Graham will be if he sets that up perfectly. Off the corner he comes. It's side by side going into here, but no, he backs out and he stays behind. Great racing between Graham and Amir there for the race lead. Exactly what we wanted to see in Tier 2 today. And Cyril, once again, look how fast Cyril's going at the moment. He's locked in at the moment. He is closing in on all of the leading cars at the moment. This race ebbing and flowing between all the drivers today. It's really fun to watch. Meanwhile, Hubert, who pitted, comes out in front of Riley, who didn't have the best outlap, to not undercut Hubert, but he was a bit behind when before he pitted. The top 4 have really concertinaed up here. You can see, look how close they all are. So Graham is chasing down Amir now for the race lead, with Frosty in tow as well. Back in that DRS range is Frosty, and Cyril not too far behind either. Showing his thing about the long game, he used battery down here, I think. And he does, and he's now in the DRS range of Frosty in front. Oh, and he might lose DRS. Oh, he does lose DRS. Oh, no. Cyril lost DRS to Frosty at the last second. Here comes Graham on Amir once again. He's really struggling. Is he pitting? It's from the race lead, and that's an early stop. Is that worth it? Staying out is the best option in my opinion. Now Cyril is really close to getting in this lead fight himself, so it's Amir going for the undercut, going onto the hard tyres. He will try and get trap position on these other guys, probably banking on them battling, so I think that's a pretty good move actually from Amir. You may not think it, but the hards can go a long time, but you want to stay out to at least lap 13, I reckon, on the mediums to make an optimal strategy work. So let's see what the leading cars do. Frosty once again closing in the DRS, sliding off the corner though, has cost himself time to Graham out in the lead, who is now continuing to pull away, and Cyril now will chase down Frosty for what is now second place on track, which is a net P3 in the battle for the first ever Tier 2 podium. This front running complexion is looking really competitive. Once again, though, Ethan doesn't seem to quite have the pace here today to close in on the leading cars on that hard tyre strategy. So it's hard to say, though, if that is just because he's on the hards or what. We'll see how he does in the latter half of the race, where it's more important. He does seem to gain the traction to us. We just lost so much time at the start of the stint, it doesn't really seem to matter. Meanwhile, Cyril is really close to Frosty here. And Cracker's there, looking to get into a rhythm at the moment in the Ferrari there. Looking to get good points. His teammate Felix down in P5 currently, which is, I believe, a net P. Well, if he hasn't pitted yet, he would probably come out way down the order. Now I think about it, he'd probably come out around Kimi sort of position. Already Amir there, putting in some good laps, trying to save some battery as well while he's on his outlap. Here comes Cyril now on DRS range of Frosty finally. Can he go for a move? Graham pits, Frosty pits, and so does Cyril. They all pit. They're all not like, oh my god, that could have been a crash there between Cyril and Frosty there. They all pit at the moment. Then let's see, where will Amir come out in the midst of this fight? Ethan could have made a really good strategy move. Oh, 3 seconds for Selshimon now for track limits. There's none left off hard tyres. Hubert gets the fast lap of the rest of the mediums now. He's looking pretty... Wait, is he on the back of Amir? I think he is. So Hubert's back in this fight as well. Oh, it's going to be a crash in turn 1 between Graham and Hubert. Maybe he goes round the outside, he goes get past. And then meanwhile, there's more battles here. Cyril's right behind Frosty once again, who lost time to Graham in the pit stop phase. But now, there's a big DRS train once again now between Graham, Hubert, and Amir as well. Interesting stuff here. So Ethan is leading currently by 5.5 seconds, has yet to pit. Just needs to keep up the pace here. He's going for a long game. He could be going for a really interesting strategy here. I reckon this could work if he does a one-star, which he looks to be poised to do. No safety cars look imminent at the moment. Cyril there is right behind Frosty though in this middle sector, and Hubert's right behind Amir now on those fresh mediums. It's gonna be a really nice little battle between these two, between Hubert and Amir out in front. What a race we're having in Bahrain today. Absolute cinema. Really fun to watch. And Cyril there is also right behind Frosty. Can Frosty close back into DRS range of Graham Crackers? I think with the battles coming up. Look at this train here. We have Amir, Hubert, and Graham Crackers, and they're not too far behind. Is Frosty with Cyril now right on his tail. Cyril looks really quick here at the moment. And look at that. Ethan is gapping. Oh no, Ethan pits. Oh no. Ethan there trying. He's not confident he can go further on those tires. He's going to go for the two-stop. I think he's scared he's losing too much time to the cars behind him. I think the one-stop is the better option though. I think Ethan should have stayed out longer, to be honest. Well, there's that battle there between Cyril and Frosty. Cyril goes down the inside of Frosty into the first corner. And he gives him space. Good racing between these two. And there's side by side off the corner. Can Cyril get back past with the DRS? Has he got the DRS is the question. He does. Battle for the race. He continues. Is Hubert going to make a move? No, he can't. Here comes Cyril then. On Frosty now. Around the outside contact. Frosty gives plenty of space. And no, he backs out and stays behind. Hubert though, look how close he's to the back of him there. Is he going to go for a move down here? No, he's not. And Graham Crackers there pacing his car. He's on one lap fresher tyres than Amir now in third place. Is Graham Crackers, so he's got a great opportunity. It looks like Graham Crackers' tyre saving is slightly better than the other cars around him. Here comes Cyril now and Frosty. Good stuff here. Oh, almost they did hit the back of him just a little bit there, but it wasn't going to give him damage. Look at this, so look at 6 cars in the same straight here currently in Tier 2 on lap 13. So you know it's going to be a good race. Hubert is committed to a two-stop, but needs to really get past Amir soon if he wants to be in the fight for the race victory today, if he is doing a two-stop, because he needs to make the most of his pace. But Amir just looks so consistent in that Red Bull, and Cyril there, look, once again, is right behind Frosty now in the battle for 4th place. I don't know why Frosty willingly was using battery to going into the DRS detection point. That did not seem like a very good idea, that they should be using the DRS tactics a little bit more. Frosty there, weaving down the straight. What is he doing? Massive weaving there from him. Meanwhile, here comes Graham Crackers down Hubert. Can he go for a move? No, he can't. Cyril there to the inside of Frosty once again. Gets the DRS and goes down the inside. That was a very definitive move there, but Frosty's still there on the inside, side by side off the corner. There's a little bit of contact. It's a great racing between them. Oh, a little more contact now. And Cyril there pushes Frosty to the left. It's the braking zone. Will he send it around the outside? He does try it. Over the curb goes Cyril. Will Frosty have a better exit? Not enough though to get past the Cyril. Now moves into P4 in the Aston Martin. He goes in deep though. Frosty's still close. Frosty gets 3 seconds. Trying anything he can. He goes to the inside once again. Does Frosty there? Sends it. And he goes to the inside. He does get past. Crazy race between Frosty and Cyril. They're having a great battle. I'm watching the lead fight as well vigilantly just to make sure I don't miss anything. Oh, into the back goes Cyril. Is that damage? Just about avoids it. This battle getting more and more heated as it goes on, it seems, between these two. Ethan there chasing down the cars ahead on those fresh mediums. Can he close the gap is the question. Okay, so right behind Hubert in second place. And Hubert there still right behind Amir out in front on the mediums, but the tyres will degrade quickly, so he needs to get past as soon as possible. Here comes Hubert after Are You Sure now. Amir out in front, having a good battle between these guys. And they're continuing on their way once again. Cyril right behind Frosty in the background. Is Graham Cracker close enough to make a move? No, he's not. Let's watch this battle once again between these guys. Cyril's the inside. Who's going to get DRS? It's Frosty this time. But Cyril has the inside line. Can Frosty get the switchback? He has some great rotation in that McLaren. I have to say, I think he has higher wings than Cyril, maybe. So he's really good at having good damps in the corners. And once again, they're flying by the straight. I don't think he does. It's really hard to say. Just driving really well in that car. And once again, the battle for the race lead is getting really close between Graham Crackers and Hubert. Hubert there just trying anything he can to get by. Yeah, Cyril versus Frosty is phenomenal racing. Really aggressive, but really good stuff between them. They still haven't crashed, so they're doing a good job there. I thought they were going to crash, to be honest, multiple times in that battle. It was so aggressive. There's so many parts of the track. So they're turning into the corner now, right behind Frosty. And he goes off onto the curb there. They have the same tyre life, but it's all about tyre saving at this point. These two, of course, Frosty has not served his penalty for the track limits, so he will be behind Cyril and almost behind Riley, who's also slowly closing in. But not as much as Ethan. Ethan is really starting to reel in Riley half a second lap now to the car in front. Graham there, looking very quick now on the back of Hubert, who is chasing down Amir once again. Graham just seems to get quicker and quicker as the stint goes on. His experience paying dividends for him today. I think he is one of the more experienced drivers on the grid today. Of the drivers that are on the grid in this race, I think he is the most experienced, tied with Felix. I think Felix started after Graham did, actually, so obviously Ethan is the most experienced by a mile, but, you know. Here comes Graham on Hubert for second place. This could be the move. To the inside he goes. I think you're right about that. Bonferry does have higher wings than Amir. And to the inside he goes. Contact. Oh, no, there is contact. Oh, no. Over the grass you go. I think Hubert was still there. He didn't expect that. And now Graham continues on. It is the DRS for Hubert now in second place. Is Graham going to send it? Thought about it. Oh, he does. Oh, that's going to be a crash. And I saw that coming. Here comes Cyril there once again. And Frosty still managed to fend him off. Cyril has some great traction there, but is he going to do enough with it? No, he's not. Graham is there, probably a bit frustrated by Hubert's driving. And no, he doesn't go for a move. Okay, that's good. Dan says he'll come back before the race ends. Graham is desperate to get past Hubert because he knows he has a chance at the race win. Here comes Cyril down the inside once again now. Good move from him. And they're side by side going into the hairpin of turn 10. Commentary for Tier 1, I believe, is Graham actually. We'll see if he's available for the race. Ooh, that could be a switchback from Cyril there, but there's contact. And Graham there goes past Hubert there on the outside and does take second place away finally. And now it's Hubert. Sorry, I should say Cyril and Frosty battling between themselves. Ethan is really closing in on Riley now for P6. Looking really fast. He was a second and a half a lap quicker last time by. They're side by side through the final sector. What is this? This is crazy racing between Frosty and Cyril. And still Cyril's behind. That was very similar, yeah, between those two. And Cyril there's right behind Frosty now for P3, but of course Frosty has that penalty. Sorry, I should say Cyril's right behind Frosty for P4. Hubert, though, trying to get back past Graham in second. DRS is going to be very useful for Hubert here. And now Amir continues to lead the race. And Hubert there still doing a great job to stay close to Graham. And look at that batch usage. Mills about done. Say go Cyril once again. He does go back by, and now it's Frosty on the. I think you have the upper hand here. He has DRS, it looks like. And once again, it looks like. Oh, it's going to be so close down to turn 4. Look how close they are. See, outside goes Frosty. Can he get past? Oh, there's contact. They both go off the track into the gravel. They go. Oh, this is going to give Riley a chance to close in on them now. And their aggressive battles finally do come back to bite them on the ass. As Cyril now goes by Frosty, and that might be investigated after the race, but Riley's now within DRS race. Here comes Ethan as well. The whole race is coming alive towards the latter half, and Graham is in DRS range of, are you sure now? And Amir's going to have to do some defending from Graham just like the end of the last stint, and that tyre advantage will start to pay off for Graham at the end of the stint here today. Hubert has lost DRS range to both of the cars in front. Here comes Riley now on the back of Frosty. Riley has a lot of battery as well, I should say. Oh, I shouldn't leak figures, but yeah, who cares? Even that, his traction looks so good on those fresh mediums. He's only on 4 Apple tyres, the freshest tyres of anyone in the top 7. Of course, Shazman has the freshest tyres. The Graham there is right behind Amir now for the race lead. This could be a battle for the race win between these two. Graham with a nice exit off the corner is going to get DRS now, finally, for the Ferrari driver. Heading down the straight, and we have a battle now for P4 between Cyril, Frosty, and Riley now. He doesn't quite seem to have DRS. Hold on. So Graham goes, I might not be able to commentate. Oh, Frosty there, some Cyril. I might have to go. I don't know what to do about this. I really want to commentate because no one else is going to commentate. Frosty there, he's going to go back past Cyril, hit to the outside line. Once again, they're battling every single lap. Good stuff. Cyril sends it into the corner, and this could give Frosty a chance to get a switchback. He does not. Great defending from Cyril once again. Stays in P4. And here comes Graham Craxton. Look how close he is to the back of Amir. It's a serious pace advantage he's got. About to lap Ruben. There's no way he's getting lapped. Oh no, Ruben's getting lapped in a Tier 2 race. That's not good. Ruben is very good in Tier 2, usually you'd expect for it. Today, apparently. Frosty there, is he going to move on Cyril? Might go for it, you know. Yeah, we know what Frosty's like. Yeah, he's going to go for it. And no, he can't go for it. Cyril stays in front, but Riley's on right behind him, actually. Here comes Graham Crackers there. They both lap Ruben, who stays on the inside to let them pass. This is the battle for the race lead now. So this goes. And Graham Crackers go for a move on Amir now down the main straight. Frosty there. Oh, contact with Cyril in the final corner. Oh no, this is going to get chaotic. Hubert pits as well. Only 9 laps into a stint. Not long from the end. Look at. Oh, this is going to be absolute chaos here. I don't even know what to look at. Is he close to making a move on Amir? Oh shit, yeah, Ruben's AI car is driving, I just realised. Sorry about that, Ruben. 4-way battle for third, on track at least, and Graham Crackers was not close enough to make a move on Amir this lap. What? Okay. Inside goes Cyril, and that's the corner. Frosty gets a switchback, can he make it? Oh no, this is going to be a crash if they're not careful. Hold on, I'll be back. So I'm back now, sorry about that. I don't know what I missed, but meanwhile Hubert's back with Felix now? What the fuck? I think he just pitted in fairness. Oh wow, Felix misdied. Why did Riley pit and come out that far behind Hubert? Did I miss something? Oh shit, what happened? Did he crash with... Was that when he crashed with in the last corner on a few laps ago? Yeah, no, he is very aggressive and fast. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, whenever I'm gone, you should commentate to replace me, by the way. I'm watching the lead fight. If you have the right settings on, they should. Is that Daniel just came back?
Can Graham Crackers set up a move in towards turn 1?
Oh, he can! Here he comes! Graham Crackers versus Amir finally gets going now with 9 laps to go in the race in what has been an amazing Bahrain Grand Prix.
It's just so peak.
Here we go then, off the corner, he's got DRS once again, as Graham Crackers to the outside, he's going to go in a minute now, he's going to send it around the outside, he's going to set up a switchback again.
Oh, he's still going to be able to...
Switchback, oh, he's so good on the traction zones, but he just can't get past, and he does not get the place on Amir now. Here comes Hubert on Felix. Whoa, they're getting closer, what is this? Hubert there, almost put in the wall by Felix. And he continues. And Felix there, in P7. Can he get back past? Actually, might get back past Hubert if he's not careful. Here he comes. Here comes Felix. To the outside. Can he run the outside? Oh, big crash with Hubert. He spins. Oh, Felix there. That could be investigated. That was not the best racing there from Felix, I've got to be honest with you. Graham Crackers, though, is looking really quick at the end of the stint, as he did in the first stint. His tyre saving has been immaculate so far.
Yeah. I feel like Ethan pitted a bit too early for the medium.
Yeah, he could have gone really long on this hards and he could have been the lead fight by now. But yeah, I don't know about the lead fight actually, but it definitely would have been.
I think he's gonna have to settle for a 5th today. Maybe if he's lucky. Actually, no.
Crackers' race pace looked phenomenal today.
So, oh yeah, stereo on the podium position is safe.
Oh no, Grandclax is lagging on my screen. Here he goes though for the race lead on Amir. Amir goes defensive once again to the first corner, and the battle continues. See how outside he goes. Who got DRS is the question. It was so close at the DRS detection point. Oh, they crashed! The race leaders are on the grass! Both of them! Oh, they've had to cut the corner!
So many times in turn 1 there, where the guy on the outside just wheel hooks.
And they're still side by side. On the inside goes Amir. Can Grandclax get back past? Oh, he hit the back of him.
The same thing happened with Serial and Frosty earlier on as well.
Yeah, it did.
It happened actually quite a few times.
Cuba there, right behind Felix once again, trying to get back past on those fresh hards, but he's really had his race ruined by that spin that he was involved in with Felix. But Felix is playing the ultimate team game here for Ferrari with his teammate. There goes Hewitt down the inside into the turn 4 now.
Oh, great exit from Grandclax.
And he goes past. Great move there.
He's going to go for it.
Can he go for move here? He is. See how outside he goes. Why is he going to the outside line? And oh, it's side by side in the corner. This is great racing. Look at this, side by side for the race lead in the middle sector. And there's still so much. There's going to be a cross. Watch out, they spin.
No,
Grandclax, no. Oh my god. What this race lead fight is crazy.
That was on Amir probably. I'd say Amir
that could be a penalty for Amir now. I didn't expect him to be side by side in that corner, to be fair.
Side by side for the race lead and spins. He has the tyre advantage on the Amir, by the way. Just yeah,
by 1 lap.
I don't know if Alistair mentioned that.
Or is it 2 laps?
Yeah,
1 lap.
1 lap. A tyre advantage is a tyre advantage, you know.
That's true. At this track, the hard tyre advantage isn't the biggest thing in the world at this track.
Yeah, but it is still an advantage. Graham has to get back up to speed after that spin.
Graham his race pace with the tyre wear specifically is really good at this track. We saw in the end of the last stint on the mediums, he was closing in so much on Amir for the race lead at the end of the stint.
You know, this race is very comparable to last season's Bahrain race, actually.
Is it? I mean, unlike last season, actually has a lead fight the whole way through the race, so I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, true. But there's also, you know, the field spread is pretty big, but there's still fights going on everywhere.
Oh, wait, hold on a minute. I forgot last season was 14, not 13. Yeah. So here comes Frosty there. He just about missed out on DRS for Serial there. On Serial, I should say. And Serial there still in 3rd place. He's looking to get that 3rd place now on debut. Amir, though, doing a great job today. In fairness. Besides that crash with Grandclax a minute ago, their battles seem to be a little bit borderline the fault of each other there. But
Ethan has to rely on Frosty battling Serial here to get ahead of him.
Ethan probably has to pit again soon, to be honest. I think he should go to mediums to the end.
I mean, should he? It's so close to the end of the race now.
But to go an extra 6 lap on the medium tyre after doing like 11 on the hards, I don't think he's going to do it. And he is pitting, I knew it.
He is. He must have been watching the stream then. He pits.
It's not worth losing more time. He was going to pop a tyre if he wasn't careful.
Could make it. Kimmy's on the soft. He's probably going to go to the end.
Now I reckon Ethan will come out just ahead of Riley.
Yeah, if he has a good
Ruben just said
here.
in my chat, Dan, if Dan won't be champion this season after 14 seasons, I'll be very disappointed in him.
Okay, Ruben. I know.
Grandclax is closing that gap back down to Amir now at the moment.
Actually, let me check race then. Might be a bit off topic, but nothing really is happening right now. So.
That's not true. It's about between Frosty and Serial.
Yeah. Well.
He's back in DRS, by the way. It's Frosty now.
Ooh. Okay.
Be fun.
I believe Ethan is WRC champion, but I'm not too sure of that one. Because Ruben didn't do Oceania.
Did he not?
He didn't. He also didn't do Finland, and he didn't do Portugal. So he's just straight up not done the last 3.
Damn.
There's still Finland, but I'm pretty sure you get less points for that one.
Grandclax is starting to really haul in Amir now for the race lead, but it looks like Frosty and Serial having the only real battle on track at the moment. But they just can't get close to each other anymore. That's Frosty.
Frosty.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It is his biggest flaw. If it weren't for that, he would be a really good driver. Yeah, he needs to just happen.
Edging that DRS.
He's so close. Graham Crackers is looking to mount up one more attack here. Ruben was doing a rally but forgot it was tier 2 is what he said. And that's why he was late, I assume. Also because he was eating pizza.
Pizza.
What he said. Where?
Oh my god! Amir spun from the lead of the race!
The race lead! Amir spins around!
He has wing damage! He has some massive wing damage!
Holy shit! This completely changes the complexion of this race. And that has handed the win to Graham Crackers.
Could have sailed home to a win in Bahrain.
He did that earlier in the race as well, in the exact same situation, at the exact same point in the stint pretty much.
So much time now.
The real question is, will he stay out till the end and try and fend off Serial and Frosty? He could lose the podium here today.
Yeah, Frosty is looking quick. He's, I mean...
Like, Serial is no slouch. He's going to be calling him down, reeling him in for the rest of this race. No doubt about it.
Yeah, Amir is going to lose so much time in the
Amir, once again, fumbles. What would have been an easy win if he kept it up. Oh yeah, it's true. Ethan is on the back of Felix now. We know Ethan's racecraft is really good, but Felix has been a bit of a terrorist today, I can't lie. Fast start of the race for Ethan. Heading towards Felix now. He tried everything he could to get in the DRS range, but it looks like there's a chance he could maybe even get
P5
off Hubert if he keeps up the pace. Oh, what is Felix doing?
Oh, Felix went wide.
Was that a mistake, or was he just letting him pass?
Ethan breezes past on those soft tires. He's got to set his sights off of Hubert now. I doubt that he's going to make it, but... maybe.
I think Felix just let him pass, to be honest. That was very strange. I don't know what he was doing.
Looks like Felix just lost the car out of turn 2.
I don't know. It looked like he turned on purpose. It didn't look like the car was out of shape or anything. Meanwhile, Cyril's already gained a second and a half on Amir now, so it's looking very likely that both Cyril and Frosty could get past it. But remember, Frosty has that 3 seconds. He still hasn't served, so there is always a chance that Amir will still get a podium today. Wait, what? Oh yeah,
he might.
Yeah, that's true. Riley is gaining a lot on Felix on his old hard tires. Who can probably go to the end quite comfortably on those tires, but still has not had the pace today. He also made a lot of mistakes. He also crashed into Hubert. I don't know. Felix has been a bit off today. Ethan, as I predicted, is really starting to hound down on Hubert at the P5.
Oh yeah, he's already gained a second.
Gained a second as lap. Of course, the softs do deteriorate, but I think he needs to gain more than that if he wants to get a chance at P5 here today. He's only 3 laps to go.
Yeah.
And he has a 5-second gap to make up. Then again, I did do that on John, but he did also beat me there, so it's going to be pretty close there with Ethan if he keeps it up.
Serial is within 2 seconds of Amir now.
That's true. You can see him in front. Amir there, limping around the track. He lost 2 seconds to Serial last lap. I saw him retire now, so I get a point, says Ruben. That's true. If there could be a crash. I wouldn't be surprised if Amir causes a crash with Serial by accident. Because Amir has caused some incidents today, has to be said, with Graham Crackers especially. And himself, most notably. But
yeah, I think he spun twice in the same corner, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Because he did the same thing, and that gave Graham Crackers the lead as well.
And then he got it back, and then immediately does it again in the second stint at the same point in the stint, right at the end.
Yeah.
He really struggles with the tyre at the track, it seems. What a...
Yeah, Riley is now within the 3 seconds now. Felix, that would give him an extra point.
Are you with Riley, John?
He is.
Oh, right. Cyril's now in DRS range.
Let's see.
And Riley has gained about a second on Felix's lap, by the way, just to let you know. But here comes Cyril now into the DRS range.
I doubt that Cyril is going to make a move from this far back.
Has he got DRS?
But maybe he had a lot of...
He just about missed out on DRS, but Amir is saving battery down the straight. I think he's trying to... He's not got any battery. Here comes Cyril. Amir is Are You Sure, Ruben, just to let you know. He's the guy in second place in the Red Bull.
Yeah. He was just letting his AI car drive, I believe.
I just said Ruben. Amir does manage to fend off Cyril here, but this could get heated at the end of this race. Cyril is going to think about a move. Oh,
he has to be careful.
Here comes Riley and Felix. Oh, Felix pitted. Felix is going for fastest lap. Fair enough. He'll still keep his
down the
position.
inside. Cyril gets 3 seconds.
Oh, Cyril got 3 seconds now, and that's going to give a chance for Frosty to get second place.
Cyril's also missing his end plate now.
Oh, what is going on here today? I don't know why I looked at the pit like, oh, big slide there from Amir.
P2. It's going to be a fight for the podium now between these three.
What a race we have today in Bahrain. The whole race has been absolute cinema.
I reckon because both Frosty and Amir have... Frosty and Cyril have
Cyril needs to pull a 3-second gap on Amir to get a guaranteed second place.
Amir will still get that podium.
Cyril, I don't know about that though, because 3 seconds is a big gap to pull. Here comes Frosty now on Amir.
2 to go.
Oh, well, he has damage as well now. Does Frosty hit the back of him?
Oh, Amir has not been the cleanest
No, that wasn't
today.
Amir's fault, to be honest. Frosty went for an aggressive move and hit the back of his car with the closing speed. I think that was honestly Frosty's own fault.
That's fair.
So can Amir do enough to get the podium still for Frosty? Thing is, though, there's probably a penalty coming Amir's way at the end of this race because of that incident with graham crackers.
Pretty likely, yeah.
Oh, Frosty didn't get DRS, so he's going to be under pressure now from Amir going into turn 1.
He's just defend for his life.
I don't think Frosty knows that he has damage.
Turn 1,
a little bit of contact in turn 1, side by side turn 2. Goes back down the inside, and Frosty does get the place. So this is giving Cyril the chance to run away with second. Can Cyril pull away? At the moment, he's 1.8 seconds over halfway through what he needs to get second place. Cyril would do a great job today.
Peak, bro.
Ethan is only 2 seconds off Hubert on the final lap of the race. One mistake for Hubert, and it's wraps for him. He's going to be under pressure from Ethan on the final lap. Ethan's putting in a good performance to come back here, maybe get a top 5.
I finished P6 in Bahrain last season as well, and it was on the softs at the end of the race as well, trying to catch Hubert.
True. Oh, Ethan commentated last season.
Yeah, he did.
So, who are you talking about? Yeah, about Hubert?
No, I'm all about me.
Oh, you? Oh, right. That's true. Meanwhile, Cyril has gotten over 3 seconds ahead of Amir now, so he will get second place, but will Frosty get third?
Frosty has pulled away a massive gap already. He's pretty much
almost 2 seconds ahead. He needs to push on this last lap. They both have similar damage, though, so it's going to be a matter of pace, it looks like. Meanwhile, graham crackers into the final corner. We knew he was going to be good this season in the Ferrari. He's going to come around the final corner to win the first ever Tier 2 race here in Season 15. graham crackers wins the Bahrain Grand Prix for Ferrari. What a performance. graham crackers wins. Cyril will come home in second place. And Frosty will not get third on the track, but we will see what investigations we can do with Amir, because he definitely may be involved in some investigations after the race. Yep. For now, though, it is Amir on the podium with Frosty fourth, and Hubert there in fifth does manage to fend off a charge from Ethan at the end. Hubert gets P5 again, and once again fends off the charge from the soft tyre runner behind like he did last season. Ethan gets P6, and Riley, who had to pit for damage, comes across the line at the end. How are they 9 laps solid? Did he go on to use mediums? And yes, 7th goes Riley. And Felix there, on his fastest lap attempt, is 2.6 seconds up on his previous best run. What a lap by Felix this could be.
Who currently has the fastest lap? Let me check. Oh wait, that's not a thing.
I think the fastest lap is Ethan currently.
There he is. 31.2 from Ethan. Let's see what Felix does.
Felix does get fastest lap.
30.2.
He beats it by a whole second.
Quicker.
Kimmy goes 9th quickest, gets points on debut, of course, and that's Sergeant in P10 as well. What a race here today. And I'm going to have to leave straight away, but hopefully we'll see who wins the race shortly.
graham crackers win is crazy. It's peak. That race was so fucking...
So Amir fumbles the wins of graham crackers and then loses the podium as well, it looks like. And that's, of course, Frosty... So unless, of course, his penalty doesn't get added to him, but graham crackers wins from Cyril second, and maybe Frosty third, maybe Amir. We'll see after the race. And fastest lap goes to Felix, gives him an extra point in P8, gives him a total of 5 points. It loses only 1 point to Riley. Good stuff. So we'll see you next time, tomorrow, in Australia for what's going to... I believe, is it Australia in Tier 2 as well? Mm-hmm. Is it a sprint weekend in Tier 2, or is it just a normal weekend?
No, both are sprints, I believe.
Fucking hell, bro. That's going to be a problem for me, but we'll see how that goes. Anyway, I will see you guys later for actual Tier 1. But that was it. So graham crackers wins the first ever Tier 2 race, as probably people expected. But good performance anyway. Very good stuff.
Mm-hmm.